Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Rofo Critics. You're joined by your boy Renasir, and I'm here with my co-host Ntantam Dema. Hey, my boy, how are you doing, my boy?
Ngikrende mfethu,
I
ngikrende.
ngibona nge-smile,
How
ngibona nge-smile on your face ukuthi hayi grand.
not
Eish,
like that. Hhayi kanjalo mfethu. Angazi how's the coordination feeling mfethu at
I
the
yabona
moment.
yabona yabona i-Kaizer Chiefs at this point, my boy. Ngabe ngiqamba amanga mengithi I can feel anything. I don't wanna lie to you. I think I've gotten to a point whereby I just celebrate whatever win, and then whenever we lose, it's just like it is what it is because of I've seen a lot of nonsense in my life, but this is a new discovery. This is a new discovery. Um, yeah, I'm sorry to say this, but I think most Kosi fans can agree with me when I say saying that because of uh, 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 the club is gone, man. For every Kosi fan out there, I just want to tell you guys that the club is gone. We have a lot of brainless players. We have brainless coaches. We have brainless owners. You understand? Abo junior lapana, nabo poibi lapana. Yeah, bahleli laphana man kuma stands like they know what they're doing. Actually, amachita they don't know what they are doing. The club is gone. And I think as I've said, which we've gotten to the point whereby as Kosi fans, you just need to celebrate whatever win as is Oitola, and then whenever we lose, just accept and move on. Yeah, I understand it because of at this point. Yeah, man. I'm just like, man, we've lost 5 games of the last 6. We've lost 5 of the last 6 games. Kaizer Chiefs has turned now uh, from, at the beginning of the season, we weren't conceding. We had the best defense. But now, with conceding goals, we're losing games. Machita, they look, it's like we hit default settings. It's like now we hit the reset button. It's like now we're seeing the real Kaizer Chiefs that we are used to. Yeah, I understand. The first 15, 14 games and whatever that they did, good Confederations Cup, it was just a fluke. It was not be a favor. Right now, we're seeing the real Kaizer Chiefs. Right now, we're seeing the Kaizer Chiefs that we've been seeing for years. You understand? And it's getting to a point whereby we might just see ourselves fighting for a top 8 again. You understand? Because of the number of games that we had, the games that I had been saying, oh, we have 2 games in hand or 3 games in hand, they are gone. They are gone. Now we're fighting with our Devon City. Now we're fighting with our Amazulu. Now Skukun is back on top. And with the game less we net Devon City, if we don't win that game, we might as well just forget about the top 3. Yeah, I understand. Because of I feel like we fit default settings. I feel like we fit the reset button. I'm a cheater. Like there's no coaching there. Even though you're not coaching, there's good players, but those guys they can't even give you that moment of brilliance. Yeah, I understand that to show good. Okay, you know what? There's no good coaching here, but me now as whoever I can be able to do. Like they look so off the place. Yeah, I understand. Like, but all over the place with throwing a lot of balls. At this point, I don't know if Amachita they really don't have an idea of what to do, or Amachita they just playing to sack Uset Rekaz and Khalil Ben Yusuf. I don't know because of what I'm seeing now or what I've been seeing for the past 5 games. With in comparison with what I saw from the start of this season, I don't know, Mina, what went wrong. I feel like we were coming alright, but right now, man, you look at how we've lost the past 5 games, man. It's yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything that you wanna say.
I think in momentum mfethu is just gone, and the reason why the momentum that the Chiefs had from the start of the season is gone right now is the point leso stay raising the Chiefs. They were always raising again and again and again. Ukuthi, um, remember there was a period when the Chiefs was drawing about nil-nil, and they were not scoring a goal. They were creating a lot of chances. So when that happens, you're not scoring goals. You're playing against the smaller sides, Footy West. You're not scoring goals, you're not winning those games. And then when you start playing against bigger teams and then they expose you, you get knocked out of competitions, you start conceding a goal. It seems like the top three is fading away after you've played, the bigger teams. The confidence, yeah, drop. Yeah, well, especially when you're a team that's still on the rebuild. Yeah, well, the confidence can switch hands kalula, and that's where abo coach, that's where abo captain be team, that's where the management of the team has to come in. Yabo, angiboni ukuthi is there anyone who's doing anything ngalokho. Are our coach doing something ngalokho? When you look at the team, the Kaizer Chiefs team, do you see proper leadership in the team? Do you see proper leaders in the team? Abo Pope Mtaung, they've been making their mistakes for years and years. Abo Pope, Abo Junior, J. Yeah, so I mean,
You know,
the the, 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 the
you know,
club
you
is
know, you,
lacking in many departments.
I hear you saying this is where the management needs to step in, but in management is to step in kanjani if the management itself is brainless. I understand. At this point, I feel like that team. I feel like right now, Sabarana that team with arrogance. I feel why am I saying Sabar? I'm owners Sabarana that team with arrogance. They know Kaizer Chiefs will always sell shirts. Kaizer Chiefs will always fill stadiums. That's all they care about. You understand? You get revenue, the merchandise. That's all they care about because of if they cared about the football operations, the on-field operations, they would have been making good decisions, proper decisions. Yeah, I understand. At this point, it's just arrogant. So we Kaizer Chiefs. We're still gonna sell shirts. We're still gonna fill up stadiums, but they don't care. You understand? Because at the end of the day, it's not enough. The team needs to win. You understand? So if the management is brainless, then obviously the coaching staff is going to be brainless. And it's going to shower down to the players. I looked at today's starting 11. I looked at the bench. I saw some, pretty exciting names. You understand? Abo relax of Abu Mabowe, Abu Partman, Abu Velepai. You name all these interesting players, these all shiny players, but whenever they get into the field, you can't see anything. You understand? We're playing Abo Flavio, Abo Lilepo. Abo Flavio, I'm a fraud, Buffett. I'm sorry to say this. Abo Lilepo, Washisa just one game, and then the next 4 games, Umut is quiet. But the team is gone. The team is gone, and I don't know if there's another Kosi fan that's feeling the same way I'm feeling. Ukuthi nanoma iClub seyidliwa, angisana nokuthi ngifuna ukushouta, angisana na that rage that I used to have because of isn't though you can see from far ukuthi ziyaphi. You understand? And I want to correct myself. Ukuthi I was wrong. I feel like I quickly how can I put it? I was wrong in a way. I quickly congratulated Amachita or gave them props or gave them credits while it's still early. Because of remember weeks ago, I said, you know what, I'm proud with what Amachita have achieved so far in terms of where they were, we league, league standings, and with what they've done with Confederation Cup. You understand? But I take back all of those words. You understand? Because of what is it that you can say we are proud of right now so far this season? What is it that we can say we are proud of? You understand? So you give them credits, you praise them, and then they show you who they really are. You understand? So at this point, I said Rikaz and Khalil Penis if they need to leave because of they've shown us, we've given them time to actually show us if they are capable of taking this team somewhere. But they've shown us, you know what, with the players that they have, they can make us a goal scoring team. With the players that they have, they can make us a proper solid team that's gonna win games comfortably. So yeah, I understand. So I feel like at this point we just need to see ukuthi amajita aboBobby bazodecide ukuqasha bani right now and want to control him and not want to give the guy that they're going to hire the players. You understand? Because of what I've noticed is Kaizer Chiefs will never hire a coach like Upito. Kaizer Chiefs will never hire a coach like Urolani because of they are scared of being confronted. They are scared and I think that's one of the reasons why they had to let go of Unabi, because of they don't want a coach that's going to challenge them. I understand. So I think as a Chiefs fans need to calm down with regards to maybe them thinking that we'll hire a Pizzo or we'll hire a Rulani. They're just gonna hire another puppet coach that they're going to control. Yeah, I understand it, because of it's their way or the highway. Yeah, I understand. So we just need to see what's gonna happen with the coaches. I know that they're gonna sack them, and then whoever that they're gonna hire, they're not gonna give him what he wants, and then he's gonna come in, win us those few games, and then make us think, okay, we are back, and then it's back to default settings. The club is gone. This has been the cycle for the past 10 years. The club is gone. Yes, we won in Nedbank, but that doesn't mean shit right now. That doesn't mean anything right now, because of we're supposed to be leveling up. We're supposed to be showing progress. I understand we're out of almost everything that we're playing this season. Right now, the only test that Kaizer Chiefs is going to face is fighting for top 8. And I can guarantee you now the fight is against us finishing top 8, because of you're right when you're saying confidence is down.
Yeah. I mean, I just have a question for you. What do you make of Ethan Chislett and Lebo Mabo playing as an 8
Okay.
with Ethan Chislett?
You know, I saw we started Ox, which I was very happy to see Ox back. And with regards to Ethan Chislett, with regards to Ulebohang Maboe, I feel like most of the time, we do what other coaches normally do. We have a tendency of misprofiling our players. We have a tendency of playing our players where we're not supposed to be playing them. Yeah, I understand. A player like Ulebohang Maboe, I think we're doing an injustice by playing him as an 8, wanting to play him as deep, knowing very well Guti, he's that tricky player. He needs to be in front of the net. Yeah, I understand. He needs to be in front of the 18 area. And if you're gonna play Ulebohang Maboe and you're gonna play Ethan Chislett, it's it raises questions about you as a coach. Yeah, I understand what is it that they're trying to achieve, because of, for me, as I've said, I feel like Ulebohang Maboe needs to play up high in the field. Lento ukuthi solikele sidlala Ulebohang Maboe deep, just play Ucele and play Undlovu deep, and then let Ulebohang, because of he's an exciting player. He's a tricky player. He has that creative mindset. Yeah, I understand. He's able to find our spaces. He's able to break our window. Why are we playing him deep? Yeah, I understand. Sifuna enze iMessage simdlala deep. Yeah, I understand. So it's such things ukuthi zisenza si-question abocoach abalaphana. Yeah, I understand ukuthi why. You look at Ethan Chislett again, an interesting player. You can see ukuthi umchitana una that creative mindset. Yeah, I understand una that mindset ecishe ifana nekamabona, but if you're playing them boy two, yeah, I understand, and maybe wanting to play Ulebohang Maboe deep, it raises a lot of questions. You understand? It raises a lot of questions. I stand to be corrected, but I feel like we're doing an injustice by playing Ulebohang Maboe as an 8 or as a 6, because of sometimes we want him to defend. He's not a defensive midfielder. Ulebohang Maboe has never been a defensive midfielder. You understand? He plays up high in the field. You understand? He's a tricky player. Yeah, no. Labo coaches now lapana. And with regards to Ethan Chislett, he's coming all right. I feel like he's a good creative player. But if uzofuna misprofile, you're gonna be found out. And yeah, man, we've been winning our game 1-0. Now it's starting to catch up with us. Now we can't score at all. Now we can't defend. You can't defend for shit. I see us fighting for top 8. I see us fighting for top 8. It's back to default settings. The confidence is down. Each and every team that's going to play against us now has changed the mindset. Now they're going to approach us now with that mindset ukuthi laba yibo laba. Yiyo le Kaizer Chiefs esiyazi. They're going to come hard at us. They've been scared to face us. Yeah, I understand that the first 15 games, because of we've looked like a proper team, we've looked like a team that doesn't concede goals, we've looked like a team that doesn't lose games. But right now, losing 5 games of the last 6, no, you are done. You are done. You know sazoyenza. You look at the point gap between Mamelodi Sundowns, Orlando Pirates, and us Kaizer Chiefs. It shows you the difference. It shows you the difference between the clubs that are well run and the clubs that's just being run like a circus. You look at where Orlando Pirates is, you look at where Mamelodi Sundowns is, you look at where Kaizer Chiefs is. It tells you everything that you need to know about the state of that football club. It tells you a lot that you need to know about the management of their club. So it's brainless coaches, brainless owners. We have very exciting players there, but we'll never see anything because of it starts up there. If it's rotten from up there, then ayikho into ezoyenzakala mhlanhla mfethu. Ayikho.
Do you think it's a similar case to Man United?
I think it is. I think it is. We just enjoying it, glory. You see, with Man United right now, we're winning games. I'm happy. We're both happy as Man United fans. But sooner rather than later, I know we're going to hit default settings again. We're going to hit the reset button and we're going to go back to who we really are. Because of if it's rotten from up there, then we just hence I even said this at the beginning of this video. I was like, as Kaizer Chiefs fans, we just need to enjoy Lama winners Sowatola and be happy for the moment. Because of we know what's gonna happen. So right now, yeah, I see us fighting. You know, that game if we win that game, we might just go back to number 3. But if we lose that game, then that's it. That's it. Top 3, that's it. Now we need to look at are we gonna make top 8. So yeah, I think that's all that I have with regards to Kaizer Chiefs. I'm looking forward to my game Kusasa with Downs and Orlando Pirates, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if there's anything that you still want to add with the Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah, it's disappointing game, or honestly. And then mina ngihlala ngikhala mfethu ngabo coach dog. With misprofiling of players. I don't know why our coach they do this, but they do injustice for themselves. Yeah, but they make things worse than it should. Yes, Vele is into. I'm not saying this is the Suez Hamburg, but now no coach they just add fuel to that. Yeah, because I just don't get ngempela why Umabuwe has been playing as an 8. Umabuwe at his best years at Maritzburg United and Mamelodi Sundowns, he was playing a false 9, 10-ish position. Yeah, well, now you're playing him as an 8. You're playing with him with Ethan Chislet, who's also almost like a similar profile, but he always hugs the left-hand side for no reason. I don't know why he always hugs that side. Which makes it seem to lack creativity because there was no creativity at all for Kaizer Chiefs in today's game.
Like, I think Ethan Chislet is doing what he's being told to do. We had 4 shots the whole game, 0 shots on target. I don't want to even touch on XG because of it's embarrassing. And then you look at Richards Bay. Go and look at those stats. You will see what he be serious about the game.
I saw them.
Go and look at those stats. You will see what he team be serious about winning the game. And the best team won. The team that tried, the team that created it. And you know, it's just that Richards Bay na some brainless players. It could have been 2 or 3-0. It could have been 2 or 3-0.
Especially at the end.
Same applies to game Orlando Pirates. It could have been 4 or 5. The club is gone, man. The club is gone. And inhliziyo yami ibuhlungu ukuthi at the age enguyo, with having started supporting yo Barcelona qeda ukukora, game on. I'm sorry guys, but game on. We are so bad. I'm sorry about that, guys, but inhliziyo yami ibuhlungu ukuthi at the age enguyo, with the age I started supporting this club, I'm at the point whereby I don't feel anything about the club. I watch the club because of I love the club, but whatever result, I'm just like, okay. Meswini layers I celebrate for that 30 minutes, but then after that I know what's going to happen. So it's gone. Kaizer Chiefs at this point, it's just a mid-table team, man. It's just a mid-table team. It's just, yes, it's big in terms of it being Kaizer Chiefs, but at this point, what's big about the club right now? Fans, history, them selling match, them selling out Ama Stadium or them having fans in every province that they go to? Is that what we pride ourselves with right now? Only?
Mm.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, but the conversation there, I feel like it's still a conversation that needs to happen on its own.
It needs
Like,
to be had.
yeah,
About how the club is
use a
run, it needs
video.
to be had. So
Yeah,
yeah, one of the good days. Let's just focus on our games that are coming because of they're coming really thick and fast. But such conversations, especially with preseason, they will need to be had.
yeah.
I think that's all that I have for today, man. I don't know if you still wanna add anything.
Yeah, I mean, that's all that I have. Ngiyabona sawufuna ukubuka ibhasa lapho ngiyanibona niyabuya. That's it from me. Please, guys, make sure you smash the like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, comment, do all those nice things, guys. Um, yeah, guys. We'll see you on the next time. It's your
It's
boy
a boy
Nhlanhla
and
Ntlanzi. Hola.